All right, folks, welcome back to another week of the Weekly Insider. We got playoff week, baby, wildcard weekend, the super wildcard weekend. But before we hop into that, we're going to talk about last week. Both of us actually went 11-5. We had the exact same amount correct. We didn't have the exact same games correct, but we did pick the right amount, or the same amount. So on the year, where does that put us at, buddy?
You are at 119-89. And I'm at 132-76.
I think my chances of winning are out of reach.
Well, there's 6 games this week. No, yeah, 6 games this week, 4 games next week,
Yeah.
2 games the week after that, and a game after that. So there's 13 games left.
And I'm down by 12.
You got to go 13-0, and I got to go 0-13.
Yeah, it's not happening. All right, so congratulations, Tyler. But we're gonna keep doing this. So, yeah. So let's hop right into Super Bowl or not Super Bowl. Jesus, Wild Card Weekend, baby. We're gonna start off with the because we got games Saturday and Sunday. We're gonna start off with the Saturday games.
Yep.
So first game 1:00 on Saturday or today if you're watching this. We got the Colts at the Bills.
Those Bills.
Yeah, buddy, I can't wait, dude. Hopefully I get out of work in time to watch the game, but if not, it's whatever. I'm going Buffalo. They're playing strong, man.
Yeah, the Bills. I think they're probably the second or third favorite right now to win the Super Bowl. Them Chiefs and Packers,
which is so crazy to think, bro.
And that offense is clicking,
dude. I know everyone's playing well, like everybody on that team. So
this might be reversed. Is it reversed? It looks like it is. Is it reversed?
What?
Are the words reversed?
No, they're not. Why? Yeah, what?
You see what I have here?
You picked the Colts?
$100, Colts money line.
What the fuck?
Put my money where my mouth is. Some's telling me the Colts are gonna win this game.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, deep down, I think the Colts are gonna win this shit too. But I'm going with Buffalo. I'm going Buffalo because I. So what? Are you going with Colts?
I'm going Colts here. And I don't really know why, because my head tells me the Bills. It's like, obviously, the Bills are going to win. They're one of the best teams in the league right now. But my gut's telling me the Colts are going to take this one. I think that the Bills...
I might actually cry. I'll be so upset.
The Bills' defense is playing better recently. But to be fair, it's been against, like, the Patriots, the Jets, the Broncos, like, bad offenses. Whereas the Colts' defense has been solid year long. Like, I trust that defense more than I trust the Bills' defense. And I just feel like Reich basically won the Super Bowl for the Eagles in 2017. Clearly, Doug Peterson didn't do shit.
Yeah.
So I like Reich as a coach. Obviously, I like McDermott too. I trust Rivers a little more than I trust Josh Allen as far as to not make mistakes. I feel like I don't know. Actually, no, I don't. But I don't know.
This man just feels it. All right, he feels it,
bro. One thing I saw: Jonathan Taylor the last 6 games, 740 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Last 4 games?
6.
Oh.
740 yards and 7 touchdowns in the last 6 games. So he's been kicking ass.
All right, well,
after a real weak start.
All right, so Tyler's taking the Colts. I hope he's wrong. I'd be happy for you if you want some money, but I also be very upset because
I can't withdraw that money, so that's why I don't mind putting $100 on it.
I got you. So, all right, well, we'll hop right into the next game. We got 4:00 game. We got the Rams at Seattle. I am going with Seattle on this one. The Rams got the best of them in the first time they played this season. I think the Seattle Seahawks are a little more prepared. Their defense has been playing a lot better. Or not a lot, but they've definitely been playing more consistently.
With Jamal Adams.
And maybe Russell Wilson is going to show up. So
yeah,
I'm going with the Seahawks in this one for sure.
So I'm pretty split on this one because obviously the big injuries are Jared Goff. That's a huge one, obviously.
Yeah.
He's now questionable, whereas earlier it wasn't looking like he was going to play. But also, what's his name? Safety, Jamal Adams. Oh, he's not on the injury report anymore. I thought I saw he might not play this week. But either way, if Goff plays, I like the Rams. And if he doesn't, obviously I would take the Seahawks. But I'm going to go with the Rams on this one. Their defense is a lot better because they have one of the better defenses this year.
Yeah.
In the league. Obviously Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, yeah, two monsters.
Probably two of the best at the two best at their positions.
Honestly, yeah, I think Ramsey, just the way he plays and how he can pretty much dominate a receiver.
He can shut down DK. He did that the last time they played, so that's a big one.
But I mean, they still have Tyler Lockett, so
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if Jared Goff plays, I'm taking the Rams. If he doesn't play, I don't feel confident in that pick at all.
All right.
But I'll bet on the fact that he'll do whatever he can to get on that field, even if he's not 100%. He's going to be
Yeah.
better than John Ford or whatever his name is. So I'm going to roll the Rams on this one
All
just because, like I
right.
said, I trust defenses and running games more in the playoffs than I
In the
do.
playoffs, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
Especially when the Seahawks have been up and down, like you said.
yeah, they have
Like
been
they
pretty
haven't been like the
inconsistent.
Packers or like I guess even the Bills or Chiefs where there's like their passing consistently been
I
300
think
yards a
for
game.
me though, it comes down to Pete Carroll too. I think Pete Carroll's a better coach. I
He
like
is a
Pete
good
Carroll a lot.
McVay's a damn good coach though.
He is, but dude, I just like Pete. I like Pete Carroll so much.
Yeah.
But and I don't mean to say like he's way better at McVay. I underestimate McVay, but I just something about Pete Carroll I just really like. So
Yeah.
all right, that leads us to our last game on Saturday. We got the Buccaneers at Washington because Washington is the division winner, so they're the home team, which is crazy to think. But
Yeah.
um, believe it or not, I'm going with Washington, bro. I'm going with
They're
Washington.
5-1 under Alex Smith.
Yeah, I also just think Chase Young is ready to eat, bro.
Yeah.
That guy is a fiend on the field. He is a fiend.
So I really wanted to pick the Buccaneers, and I was a little hesitant because I looked, or actually I think Brian told me they're 1-5 this year against teams with a winning record. And the only win was that big blowout game against the Packers in like week 5 or whatever it was when they shut them down there with that defense.
Yep.
Rodgers is like only bad game.
That was like that was like the most fluke game ever.
Yeah.
I still end up losing in fantasy. Fantastic.
But then other than that, they lost to the Saints by 11, the Bears by 1, the Saints again by 35, and then they lost to the Rams and Chiefs back to back by 3 points each.
Yeah.
But they have like the third best scoring offense and like the eighth best scoring defense. I think all around both sides of the ball, they might be the best team on both sides of the ball in the league.
Who? Tampa?
Tampa, just because they have a solid defense and they have a solid offense.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know if there's really any other team you can like. They actually have a good offense and a good defense. I don't know if there's any other team you can really say that for.
No, yeah.
The closest one might be like the Bills. But I'm gonna roll with the Bucks here just because, like I said, I think Brady's mission to prove something. Browns AB's been well.
That's one thing I was like hesitant about, but I really just think if there's gonna be an underdog to win, I think it's gonna be Chase Young in that defense. I think Alex Smith is like a lot of people say he's a game manager, and that's what I think so too. I think he's gonna be able to manage the game a little bit. Not that he's gonna make any spectacular play, but their defense is I think what's gonna save them if they do win the game.
So here's another thing that I think benefits the Buccaneers in that is that is that Alex Smith, like you said, a game manager. I can't remember what the stat was, but he loves to get the ball out in like less than 2.5 seconds. So it's quick 1-1-2 read, get it out of your hand. And the Buccaneers have two really good fast linebackers in Devin White, Levante David, that are good in coverage. And then they've got a couple of corners, Carlton Davis and I'm trying to blank on the other guy's name, Jamal Dean. So they have two good corners as well. And really the weakest part of their team so far has been safeties, where Alex Smith isn't going to be pushing the ball deep.
Yeah.
So I think that they're the type of team that matches up really well with Washington and what they want to do offensively.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm excited for honestly every game this weekend is fun to watch. I can't wait.
Yeah. Playoffs.
Hopefully, yeah, exactly. All the best teams, you know. But all right, that brings us on to Sunday. We got our first game at 1:00. We got the Ravens at Tennessee. I'm gonna have to rock with the Ravens. I can't see them dropping a game. I just think they're playing very well, playing very very well considering what we did about 5 or 6 weeks ago. They weren't playing that hot, but I don't know, dude. It's hard to bet against Derrick Henry, man. That's the biggest thing to me. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Ravens though.
Yeah, I mean they have the biggest scoring differential in the league, and a lot of their like down weeks were in the time span where they had like a couple guys out with COVID for a couple weeks, and then delays and shit like that. So I think they went like 1-3 in that span or some shit like that, I would guess. Yeah, I think this is a real big game for the Ravens because Titans were the team that knocked them out last year when they were the Super Bowl favorites.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They did.
So I think this is kind of like a prove-it game for Harbaugh.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean Derrick Henry though, and late season Derrick Henry is so tough.
So, dude, he's nasty. Another 2,000-yard season, dude.
And the way the Ravens play with their linebackers is at least Patrick Queen. He's like 6'1", 225. Like he's that modern day coverage linebacker, even though he's been really bad in coverage this year.
Yeah.
He was actually converted safety from college, or early in college he was. But yeah, I just think the Ravens defense is one of the best in the league. And I don't know. I just think the Titans defense sucks.
They are not good. They're like an average defense. They're not that
In the
great.
playoffs, I like to stick with teams that I know are going to be good defensively.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yep.
And I just don't trust that Titans defense. Derrick Henry could put up 30, and I don't think it'll be enough against the Ravens.
Yeah, I know.
Last year, the Titans at least had a good defense.
Yeah.
To slow down
they did.
Lamar in that offense. So they got ahead early, made a couple stops. I don't know if the Titans get a fucking stop this year.
Yeah.
Pardon my French.
No, they will. But not all game, that's for sure. Might have a couple 3-and-outs, but that's it.
But yeah, I'm rolling with the Ravens in this one.
All right.
I think it's the first one we've agreed on.
Yeah. There goes my chances. There goes my chances.
Switch.
I'm going Titans. All right. Next game, the 4:00 game on Sunday. We got the Bears at the Saints. I think we both agree. Saints. Yeah, okay. Yeah, honestly, dude. I mean, if the Bears win somehow, that would be amazing. I love to see the underdogs.
If the Bears win somehow, Trubisky's getting $20 million next year from the Patriots to be the starter.
He's about to be the next Brock Osweiler, whatever the hell his name was. Yeah, that guy finessed the whole league.
Finessed the Texans,
dude. Or that's what I'm saying. He got $16 million or something.
$16 just to cut him. They were like, just get the fuck off.
Dude, literally, they were like, please leave, please leave our roster. But yeah, we're both going Saints. I would love to see the Browns win though, or the Bears. Sorry, the Bears win. Yeah. I just like underdogs. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to the last game, man. Very, very good one. I think a lot of people are overlooking the Browns in this one. We got the Browns at the Steelers. People say the Browns look bad against them last week, and it's like against the Steelers backups. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't.
Because earlier in this year, when the Ravens had all their guys out, like almost the entire offense was out. With RG3 started, and Trace McSorley came in. The Steelers only beat the Ravens 19-16.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was against their backups. Like, it's a division matchup against a team that
it's
knows
always people always play a little better. Like, so honestly, but I'm taking the Browns in this one, man. I think Baker's gonna show up. Hello, focus.
So I'm taking the Steelers because the Browns just returned to practice today, Friday. So they get 2 days of practice because of COVID.
Yeah.
And then the left guard, Joel Bitonio, I know he's out from COVID, which sucked for him. He's been there for 7 years. So he was kind of like Joe Thomas. He's been one of the best in the league for 7 years.
Yeah.
Finally, they have a good season, get to the playoffs, and he can't even play. But I know he's out. I don't know if there's any repercussions, but I was telling you earlier, the left tackle, Jedrick Wills, he was, I think maybe just like fined or something by the team because he was like, they found drag racing. So I think he broke protocol.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know what the deal is with him. I think he's playing though. But yeah, I think just 2 days of practice. Granted, they did just prepare for this team last week.
Exactly. So
huge deal. But
I'm excited, dude. I'm very excited. This game in particular, I'm really excited for. I think it's a Sunday night game. Everyone's gonna be watching. Like,
I've been saying for a couple weeks that I really like this Browns team with the run game. I think it's hard.
That's what the reason I'm going with them is because I'm not banking, but I really have faith in Nick Chubbs, dude. He's so good.
But the thing that, and I don't know if they've had to do this yet, but if the Steelers get 1 or 2 stops early and score, the same way the Ravens and Titans last year, if the Steelers get up 14-0, do the Browns have to rely on Baker to score 20, 30 points?
And that's why I said I think Baker's showing up, baby. I think Baker's showing up.
I think he's not as bad as some people say, but I also don't think he's the type of guy that I really want to rely on. But at the same time, I like his moxie.
I love it.
So I think he's the type of player where he'll go. If they get down early, he'll either come back, storming back, or he'll throw 3 picks and they get
yeah, it's true. So it's either going to be a blowout or good game.
If they get down, if it's a close game, running the ball. But I just trust the Steelers win this one. Same thing. Browns defense is.
So you went Steelers, obviously, right?
Yeah, I went Steelers. So we only agreed
on 2, yeah. But all right, well that concludes Super Wildcard Weekend. We got 9 games, which is exciting. 6, sorry. 9 teams.
12 teams.
Am I dumb? I'm dumb.
Yeah, you are. There's 3 games each day.
Oh my god, what the hell is 9?
I don't know.
I saw like a stat. I don't know. I just had that number 9 in my head. Whatever. Listen. All right. Okay. We're just gonna ignore that.
Number 9 comes in nowhere. 14 teams. There's 13 games total in the playoffs. There's 6 games this week. I don't know where you're getting 9 from.
I don't either, bro. All right, we're just gonna keep moving on. This is what we're gonna. So, yeah. let's get it. I'm excited. I got the Chiefs winning, and I also got the Packers winning, so they're gonna win this week for sure.
They're not even playing this week.
No shit, they automatically win.
Oh, I thought you meant like to get to the Super Bowl.
No. They won automatically. Go try. But all right, that concludes this week. First week or the only week of the wild card games. I'm excited, man. For once, it's fun to be a Bills fan.
Yeah,
But
real fun to be an Eagles
I'm
fan,
so
too.
nervous because I have that feeling too that you were talking about where they might lose. So
And just something's telling me. My gut is just saying Colts are gonna take that one.
yeah, well,
No part of my head is telling me that though. Every single like almost every single statistic, whatever.
stats can't,
Like
dude. I know like stats is big, but like you
just
can't.
watching the teams play, this Colts are just so up and down.
Yeah,
And the last few weeks they haven't looked that good, whereas the Bills have looked great.
yeah.
But
But you said
something
against
tells
some
me
pretty
Colts.
bad teams, so
Yeah, but still, they put up 40, like what 56, I think, on Miami's defense, which is
that's
one of the
true.
better
Yeah,
ones.
that was like that was a huge win, and that was we had our
So
backups in for like 2.5
yeah,
quarters.
I think the defense did a lot in the second half.
No, yeah, I think they had 2 pick sixes, or
I don't
well,
know,
they had
John.
one pick six, and then yeah. But all right, folks. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the wild card weekend because I know I will. I'm sure Tyler will as well. Drop a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more of the Weekly Insider. And I got a bunch of videos ready to go. I just need to edit them all. So stay tuned for that as well. But actually, after the football season, we'll talk about it more in other episodes, but we're going to be continuing the Weekly Insider, just talking about other things. So if there's anything you guys want us to discuss or if you guys want our opinions on, drop them in the comments below. Other than that, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.